Have you ever done a simple act of kindness for a stranger, not knowing it would change your entire life? Sometimes the smallest moment, the quickest decision, becomes the turning point of your destiny. This is a story about a single dad who stepped in to help a woman on an uncomfortable date, not realizing she was a billionaire who would soon fall deeply for him. And it all started with kindness. Before we begin, if you enjoy heart-touching stories that restore your faith in humanity, make sure to subscribe to your channel name. Don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support truly helps us bring more inspiring stories like this to you. Ethan Miller was a 34-year-old single father living in a modest apartment in Portland, Oregon. He worked as a mechanic during the day and drove for a rideshare app at night to provide for his 8-year-old daughter, Lily. Life wasn't easy, but Ethan never complained. He believed in kindness, hard work, and doing the right thing even when no one was watching. Every Friday night, after picking Lily up from her art class, Ethan would treat her to hot chocolate at their favorite little coffee shop called the Cozy Mug. It was their special tradition, a small moment of joy in their busy lives. One rainy Friday evening, as they stepped inside, Ethan noticed a woman sitting alone at a corner table with a man who seemed to be making her uncomfortable. The woman, dressed in a simple but elegant beige coat, looked uneasy, her eyes scanning the room as if silently begging for help. The man across from her leaned forward, talking loudly, ignoring her body language, and refusing to let her leave. Ethan didn't know who she was, but he recognized distress when he saw it. Lily tugged at his hand and whispered, "Daddy, that lady looks sad." And that was all the confirmation Ethan needed. He walked over politely with a warm smile and said, "Hey honey, there you are. Sorry I'm late." The woman blinked in surprise, but then relief washed over her face. She quickly stood up and slipped her arm through his. "Oh, yes. You made it," she replied, playing along. The man frowned, clearly irritated. "Who is this?" the man demanded. "My husband," she said firmly, gaining confidence. Ethan gently guided her away, keeping Lily close. The man muttered something under his breath, but didn't follow. Once they were safely near the counter, the woman let out a long breath. "Thank you. I didn't know how to get out of that." He just wouldn't take no for an answer. "No one should feel trapped like that," Ethan said kindly. "Are you okay?" She smiled for the first time, and it completely transformed her face. "I'm okay now. I'm Amelia," she said. "I'm Ethan, and this is my daughter, Lily," he replied. Lily waved. "Hi." Amelia bent down slightly. "Hi, Lily. Thank you for sharing your dad with me. He saved me." Lily giggled. "Daddy helps people. He fixed my teacher's car for free." Ethan blushed. It was nothing. They invited Amelia to join them for hot chocolate. For the next hour, the three of them sat together, talking like old friends. Amelia was warm, polite, and surprisingly down-to-earth. She asked Lily about school, and Ethan about his work. But she never talked about herself much, and Ethan assumed she was just a regular local professional. When they finally stepped outside, Amelia paused. "Ethan, I really appreciate what you did. Most people would have looked away." "It was the right thing to do," he replied. She bit her lip softly, hesitating. "Would it be strange if I offered to buy you both dinner sometime? As a thank you?" Ethan shook his head gently. "You don't need to. Just pay it forward." Amelia's eyes softened. Not many people turned down her offers. Most would have tried to take advantage, but Ethan's kindness felt pure. They said goodbye, and Amelia watched as Ethan held Lily's hand and walked to their car. Something tugged at her heart. Over the next week, Amelia couldn't stop thinking about Ethan's genuine kindness. She had experienced fake smiles and forced conversations her entire life ever since inheriting her father's technology company and becoming one of the youngest billionaires in the country. Men approached her for wealth, status, connections, but Ethan didn't know a thing about her, and he treated her with respect, not expectation. She found herself returning to the Cozy Mug the following Friday, hoping to see them again. And to her delight, There they were, Lily excitedly showing Ethan a drawing she made. Amelia walked over with a shy smile. "Is this seat taken?" Lily jumped. "Amelia!" Ethan's face warmed. "Nice to see you again." That evening, Amelia offered to walk them to their car. When rain started pouring heavily, Ethan handed her his jacket without a second thought. She tried to refuse, but he insisted. "I'll dry off. You'll catch a cold." No one had cared like that in a long time. The three began meeting every Friday. Amelia became a part of their little tradition and slowly, a part of their hearts. Lily grew attached and began drawing pictures of the three of them together. Amelia kept every drawing, treasuring them more than any expensive gift she'd ever received. One evening, as Amelia helped Lily with a school project at Ethan's apartment, she noticed something. His home was tidy but sparse. No fancy furniture. No luxuries. Just love, warmth, and simple things. On the fridge were drawings from Lily, a photo of Ethan holding newborn Lily in a hospital, and a sticky note that read, "We always choose kindness." Amelia felt a lump form in her throat. Later that night, Amelia's world and Ethan's were about to collide. As she left his building, a black luxury car pulled up. Her assistant, Olivia, stepped out. "Miss Clark, your board meeting moved to tomorrow morning. And they need your approval on the acquisition papers." Ethan, standing behind her, heard the Miss Clark clearly. Confused, he watched as the driver rushed to open the car door for Amelia, calling her ma'am. Amelia looked caught. She hadn't told Ethan who she really was, not because she wanted to lie, but because she didn't want her status to scare him away. Ethan stepped back slightly, surprised. "Miss Clark?" She sighed, turning to face him. "Ethan, my full name is Amelia Clark. I run Clark Innovations. I didn't hide it to deceive you. Her voice trembled. "I wanted you to know me for me." Ethan wasn't angry, just stunned. "A billionaire, and you've been having hot chocolate with us every Friday?" She nodded nervously. "Please don't treat me differently." Ethan exhaled, trying to process it all. "I don't care about your money. But I need honesty. For Lily's sake too." Amelia stepped closer, eyes shining. "Then let me be honest now, I care about you both. More than I expected to." A week passed. They didn't see Amelia that Friday. Lily was disappointed. Ethan felt the emptiness too. He realized how much Amelia meant to them. The next morning, there was a knock at his door. When he opened it, Amelia stood there holding a small cup tray with hot chocolate and a hopeful smile. "I miss my Friday family," she said softly. Ethan smiled, warmth returning to his eyes. "Come in." From that day on, their bond grew deeper, not because of wealth, but because of sincerity. Amelia showed up for Lily's school play, cheering louder than anyone. She helped Ethan fix up his apartment, not by buying expensive things, but by painting walls with them, hanging Lily's artwork, and making it feel like home. And Ethan grounded Amelia's world. With him, she wasn't a billionaire CEO, she was simply Amelia. She learned joy in simple things, grocery shopping together, cooking meals, having movie nights in pajamas. For the first time, Amelia felt truly seen and truly loved. Months later, at the same coffee shop where it all began, Amelia took a deep breath and said, "Ethan, I fell for your kindness before I knew anything else about you. You showed me what real love looks like." Ethan reached across the table, taking her hand. "And you showed me that kindness comes back in ways you never see coming." Lily raised her cup. "To kindness." They all clinked their hot chocolates together. And that's the heart of this story. Kindness doesn't require money, status, or grand gestures. Sometimes, it's as simple as stepping up when someone needs help. That moment might seem small to you, but to someone else, it could mean the world. And as Ethan learned, kindness has a funny way of coming back when you least expect it, sometimes bringing love, joy, and miracles with it. If this story touched your heart, imagine how many lives could change if each of us chose kindness today. Be the reason someone believes in goodness. You never know, your small act might be the beginning of a beautiful story too.